Hey everybody, it's Dana Joy from Got Joy Creations. I'm back with a card for you today from a kit that I picked up from Papertrey Inc. I really like this kit that they came out with, and I've had it a couple months now, and it's called the Make It Market Kit. Let me go ahead and show you some of the pieces that come in this kit. What is so cool about it is everything's included in one box. So you're actually going to love this kit and the versatility you have with making a shaker card. So let me go ahead and grab some of the supplies for you. So here you get this adorable pink box, and inside, look at all the glitter goodies. Aren't these so pretty? Look at the sparkle on that. And these are all of the individual tubes, and you have like some sequins in them, and some of them are like cut out stars. And that one right there I love because it looks like sprinkles that I would actually put on my ice cream, because I'm like a sprinkle fanatic when it comes to my ice cream, and I love anything that glitters. So that comes in the kit, as well as this great stamp set. It has a whole bunch of different sayings in there, as well as some dies that I'm going to show you in a couple minutes that they also come in this set. So you get a lot of stuff. I think I paid $90 for it. That might sound a little bit expensive to you, but wait till you see everything that you get in here. Really sorry about my camera shaking. I don't know why it's shaking. So you're going to get the glitter. You're going to get the stamp set. On top of that, you're going to get dies. So you're going to get a rectangle scallop die. You're also going to get a heart scallop die. I love all these scallops around the edges of these dies. You're also going to get a heart pierced die with the piercing all the way around on the inside. You're also going to get a rectangle die. I've been playing with it, so hold on, let me put my hands on it real quick. You're going to get a heart, a die that's pierced in the inside as well to go along with your rectangle. You're also going to get an oval shaped die that has the piercing, as well as the oval shaped scallop. See where I'm going? Why this is such a great kit here. You also get a little die that has stars and like dots and different shapes in the inside that can make your very own confetti to put inside your shaker card. And here's another one that has a whole bunch of little hearts. And we have one more that is another heart with just a whole bunch of like different shapes, different sizes of dots. Then you're going to get sentiment for this as well. This is what's so crazy enormous about this set here. You're going to get a total of 3 sentiments. So one is going to say, I think one is going to say scattered, sprinkled, and sprinkles. So that right there is the sprinkles. The one before that with the sprinkled, and that one is the scattered. So as you can tell, you're going to be able to see what your sentiments are going to look like. Okay, so let me clear all this off because there's even more to this set. Okay, so inside the box, you're also going to get some paper with some really great designs. Let me open it up. Oh, on the back, let me show you that you can also buy the matching solid print cardstock as well from Papertrey. But look at all of this gorgeous paper in here. I mean, this is so pretty to make some really pretty like sherbet colored cards. And even have some that already have like 4 panels, so you can just cut it down the middle and down the side. I mean, this is a fabulous kit, absolutely fabulous kit. So with that being said, you still get a little bit more in this pack. You're also going to end up getting some mounting foam. So you're going to get, I believe, 3 sheets of the mounting foam. You're also going to get some clear acetate in there. So I think there's 3 sheets of the clear acetate. I've already been cutting on this because we're going to put a card together in a second. And you also get 3 or 4 of the little like clear plasticky kind of vellum bags. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a card made with all this great stuff that we got inside this kit. Okay, I went ahead and started cutting out some of the pieces that we're already going to use, so I did that off camera. So I already have a foam piece cut out from the rectangle die, the smaller rectangle die. And I also cut out a center piece that we're going to place down on that stickiness, and that's going to be the back of our card where we go ahead and shake on our sprinkles. So I'm just going to line that up and lay down the backing. Just going to be careful to make sure I kind of line it up as perfectly as I can, because once it goes down, it goes down. There's no pulling that back up. So I'm going to gently press that down and all right, phew, got that done. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, and there's stickiness on the front, but we're not going to mess with that right now. We're going to go ahead and grab all of the glitter or the sequins that we're going to put inside. I'm going to start with some pink, and you don't need a lot. So just some pink, and the next color I'm just going to get some blue there. Sprinkle a couple pieces down. We'll start with orange next. A few of those down there. And then we'll add one more color, and I think I'll go ahead and just do the yellow. You can do whatever color you want. It's up to you. I'm not going to put too much in there. All right, so we have enough that's going to be in there, a good amount to make everything shake. And now I'm going to grab a piece of the acetate that I already cut, and I'm going to lay it on top. But first I'm going to have to peel that tape off. I'm having a little bit of a hard time, so I went ahead and got my tweezers. I'm going to go ahead and gently start peeling that off. It's really sticky. So I'm just going to start peeling it, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop, and I'm going to tear the tape so I can kind of pull it off as a strip instead of trying to pull all the way around at once. So I'm just going to go ahead and start peeling that around. I'm going to grab back my tweezers and hold down that adhesive again, just to finish removing some of that backing. And when I tell you that this is sticky, it is really sticky. So I'm going to go grab my acetate now and just go ahead and place my acetate over it. I'm going to clean it off a little bit. Make sure I don't have anything on it, and go ahead and lay it down over my sequence. I'm going to gently kind of line it up because I still need to have a little bit of the tape left for me to put my top on. All right, I think that's good. All right, let go. Okay, now we're on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my top layer that I've already cut. And that already has like the stitching that's already around it. And now I just need to pop that on top of the rest of the adhesive. So once you line it up, it's pretty easy to finish off this shaker card. So I'm just going to press everything down gently. Make sure I have it lined up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, and now you have the top piece of your shaker card. How cute is that? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and build up our card. So I'm going to move everything out the way, shake everything up, make sure I have enough in there, and I'm going to grab some paper. I've already cut up some of the paper, so I'm going to move everything else out of the way. I'm going to use this background paper here because I think it goes really nice with the stripes. And then I've also cut a background piece and a card piece that's was that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm just going to show you real quickly how we're going to layer that up. See how that all comes together? Everything's perfectly in this kit. And then I've also stamped one of the sentiments that came out of the kit, and we're just going to put that on top. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Xyron runner and go ahead and put down our first panel. So I'm just going to make sure I'm holding that correctly. And what I like about the Xyron adhesive, it's really strong. So when you're sending a card out to somebody, you don't want your stuff to be a hot mess when they get it in the mail. So this particular card is going to a friend of mine named Tanya because she knows how much I like sprinkles, and I think she sparkles. So this is a great card that has a combination of the both of us. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay down my striped paper, stick it down pretty good. I'm going to grab my shaker piece. I think that's going to look awesome. I made one earlier, but I think I'm still going to go with the one that I made on camera. And then that sentiment's just going to sit in the middle, and all the shaker, all the glitter is going to go around it. But I think I want to go ahead and set down a stripe piece in the middle so that sentiment's just not floating. I'm going to go ahead and use the same paper. Yeah, that looks good. The same paper that I made the frame with. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cutter real quick and just cut down an inch. Oh, I can't cut it. Hold on, I need to remove some acetate I still had on there. So I'm just going to cut down about an inch strip of that paper. Yep, that's going to work just fine. Move the cutter out the way. Let's go back to finish assembling the card. I think if we just place that right there in the middle. Okay, and let's see it. Let's go ahead and just put down the shaker part first before I decide what I'm going to do with that panel. I don't know if I'm going to run adhesive just on the sides of the frame or actually on the piece itself. So let's just go ahead and get the panel part down first. Just go ahead and flip that over. Go ahead and place it down in the middle. And I think, I don't think that's going to work. Just going to go ahead and put it on the strip itself. Just don't want to get any adhesive on the acetate. So I'm going to go ahead and line that up in the middle. Press it down firmly. And that's where I'm going to, yep, sentiment looks good. Now you'll see I have sentiment on the back of that. I messed up the first time, so all I did was restamp it on the front. And I'm just going to place it in the middle, and nobody's going to see that I made that mistake. I don't think anybody's going to take apart the card to figure that out. Okay, now all I need to do is go ahead and put it down on the card base itself, but I think I'm going to use some pop-up dots. I really like using pop-up dots because I think it gives your cards dimension, and especially since we already have the shaker part of the card up off the panel itself. I figure what the hey, we might as well go ahead and put the entire panel up on foam dots off of the base of the card as well. So I'm just going to finish putting these on there, one around every corner. And we'll go ahead and put one in the middle, you know, just because we can. Just peel that backing off, pop that in the center, and the card is almost complete. We're just going to go ahead and put that down on our card base. Make sure I line that up. All right, and our shaker card is done. I love making shaker cards, and I know people love getting them. I hope you liked my little tutorial today, and I really hope this set is still available for you to purchase at Papertrey Inc. And here's a close-up of the completed card. Thank you for stopping by today, everybody. Please don't forget to like my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everybody have a fantastic day. See you later.